EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Carolina Panthers.
For Carolina.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready.
And we are underway from FedEx Field. Johnson now returning. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
And 10.
Flush to his right. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards there and a Washington first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson.
55 yards.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
And does Washington have it? They do.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Trey Boston up to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to go for it. It's Smith being chased out left.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Burris. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
He was brought
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
6. And the Panther first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On the give, this is their fullback. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
It is Washington 8. Panthers nothing.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
Fourth down.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On first down, Gibson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The tackle by Yetur Gross-Matos.
And to give this time to the tailback. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Yetur Gross-Matos.
Now Smith. That one is slant to McLaurin. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 66 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st down, Carolina.
Bridgewater now. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Kevin Pierre-Louis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
2nd down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater taking a and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards.
1st down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run with a fullback Arma, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Again, they go with a fullback Arma, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now a quick hitter with a fullback Arma. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Good. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The final shot here before break. Smith slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. First down, Bridgewater. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Thomas Davis came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack on first down, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
A pickup of 15 yards. But it's now third down.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
First down.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on defense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Bridgewater. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And this has no chance. It's no good. Well, wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. And that's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
40 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 13 yards out. And the Panthers take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they go with McCaffrey. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points.
16. Panthers 8. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now here's Johnson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
By Brian Burns. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and
throwing is Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Back now at FedEx with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
By Brian Burns. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention it.